Good morning, students. To the students of Standard 8, welcome back to our class. Once again, we are going to learn Chapter 2, the History Chapter 2. Previously, we have studied about History Chapter 1. Today, we will learn about History Chapter 2, and that is Trade to Territory. The History Chapter 2 is from Trade to Territory. Students, what do you understand by this trade to territory? The simple meaning is that British people came to India to trade, to do business with India, but gradually they became the owner of Indian territories, and finally they got hold, they got power of all India, and they became the ruler of India. So that is what it meant here, from trade to territory. So students, today we will learn about this chapter. I have written about that, from trade to territory. You can see here to the board, if you can see, I have written here, East India Company was an European company. First, when we speak the East India Company, the company that came to India to do business with India, which that was called as the East India Company. Why it was East India Company? It was a European company. It was a European company, and this company was made up of the merchant groups. This company, they did business or trade with eastern countries. Therefore, they were called, that company was called as the East India Company. So, East India Company was an European trading company which did trade with India. It was started by a group of merchants. So I hope you understood why it is called East India Company. It was a European European company, and formed by a group of merchants, and they did business with India, and that's why it was called East India Company. In 1600th century, Queen Elizabeth of England granted permission to this East India Company to do business with India. So in 1600th century, the East India Company came to India with a permission, with a letter from the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth first. So from Queen of England, this East India Company got a permission, got a letter, and with that permission they came to India to trade with India. And unfortunately, the day East India Company landed on India was 24 August. India got freedom from this British rule on 15th August, the same month, and the same month this East India Company had landed on India, and that was the date 24 August in 1608. In 1608 they had landed on India. Now how this East India Company, they came to India? So they came to India with through a sea route. The route was already discovered to India. Sea route to India was already discovered. So I have written here, arrival of the trading companies. Students, since the route to India was already discovered, and therefore not only the British people from England came to India to do business, but there were many other countries also, they had come to India to do the business. So arrival of trading companies, sea route from Europe to India, sea route from Europe to India was already discovered by a Portuguese traveler. Portuguese means a traveler from Portugal. His name was Vasco da Gama. He had already found the sea route to India from Europe to India. So sea route from Europe to India was already discovered by Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama. As a result, when sea route was already discovered, as a result there were Dutch people, Portuguese people and French people had already come to India in the 16th century. They had come to India to do the business the same year in the 16th century, and they came to India. And East India Company from England, they got the permission from Queen and came to India to do the business. So they established their trading centers in different coastal areas. When they came, this Dutch company, the French company and East India Company or the English company, when they came, they reached India, and in the coastal areas, in the coastal areas of India, they established their trading centers, trading companies, and those trading centers were called as the factories. So they established their trading centers or factories in the coastal area. So you can see Portuguese, they established their trading centers or the factories at Calicut, Cochin and Goa. These are the places where Portuguese people, they came and established. In Calicut, that is in Kerala, Cochin, that is also in Kerala, and Goa. So in these places they established their trading centers. Dutch people, they established their trading center at Surat and Brooch and Agra. So these are the places where Dutch people, they established their trading centers. French people, they established their trading centers at Chandanagar, and British people, the British East India Company, they established their trading center at Kolkata and Chennai. So these are the places where they established their trading centers when they came to do business with India. Now these trading centers were called as the factories. In these factories they had their offices and their storehouses, godowns. So that was called the factories. So I hope you understood how this East India Company came to India and why they came. They came to India to do business with India. Okay, so they came to do business of spices. These spices they needed to keep their meats fresh. So they came to India to do the business of spices. India is, especially Kerala, Tamil Nadu, these are the areas known for these spices. So they came to do business of spices, also the cotton and indigo and silk. So these are the main things they traded with India. And in England already there was a industrial revolution. In England there was a new technologies were invented, new factories, new machines, new tools, new technologies were invented. As a result, the business, the trade and the when this trading improved, developed in England, okay, so they needed the raw materials. So when they needed raw materials, therefore they came to India to do the to buy the raw materials. Indigo is a blue color, so indigo, cotton and silk. So these are the things they bought from India at the low price, and they sent to England, and in England they made the goods, because already there was an industries developed, industrial revolution. So they needed these raw materials, they developed, they made the goods and sold those goods in a high price. So seeing students how this East India Company came to work in India, they purchased the cotton, silk, indigo, spices at a low price from India, and then they sent to England, and in England industries they manufactured goods, and so again they sold those things at a high price in India and other parts. So in this way they did their business. So in the next class we will learn about how they got control of this uh, the Indian territories, East India Company. When they had come to do business, the purpose was to do the business. Then why and how they got control of India, Indian territories, and they became the owner of India. They became the ruler of India. So yes, it was a very interesting story to understand. Keep on watching the video. I will tell you how they became the ruler from business company, a trading company. They became the ruler of India, and they ruled for around 200 years in India. So students, it's going to be a very interesting story. Please keep on watching this video and study properly. That's all. Thank you for today.